What's going on, people of the internet? It's your boy, alright, Rob here, and today we're going to talk about why you can't read a book and why you haven't read a book since you left school, or if you're in school, why you don't read books outside of school. And it's the same reason why fucking you can't watch a video with why you can only watch videos with jump cuts in it. The same reason why TikTok literally the same reason why TikTok is a super fast app and you can see the next post with a flick of a finger. The same reason. Shit, man, what the fuck's another reason? Hey, anyways, the reason why you can't read a book is because your attention span is so low because of all these hyper stimulating activities that you take part in. Just to name one is TikTok. It's literally built to have you scrolling for hours on a brand new video every 10 to 15 seconds. Literally new stimulus. And what that does over time is shorten your attention span. And that's the same reason why you can't read a fucking book, is because your attention span is so goddamn low because of all the stuff that you consume. And it's literally proven, with me and content creation, viewer retention is the most important thing on YouTube. Like, if you notice, some of the really high dudes on YouTube, if you look at their video, literally something's changing every fucking 3 seconds to maintain your eyes on the video. And it's the same reason why videos like these, where I'm standing still, I don't have different edits everywhere, don't do as well, because I can't keep you stimulated myself. And that's why fucking editors are so important for videos, for fucking Jake Paul and shit like that, the different cuts and shit like that. But that's the reason why you can't read a book, because how is this gonna compete with how's a book gonna compete with this? You literally have a new stimulus at the swipe of a finger. On the other hand, you have this fucking book. If you're used to the stimulus of a video, and if you're instantly bored, you can literally swipe away and the boredom will be gone. How can that compete with a book? And I just looked it up. The average attention span of a human today is literally 8 seconds, which is insane. So if your attention span is so low, how the hell can you read a book? What I did, listen, I'm actually proud of this, which I probably shouldn't be. It's actually kind of sad. This is the first book I read since leaving high school, and I'm halfway done with it. And I actually tried to read this book fucking 4 times already. And every single time that I tried to read it, I just became bored with it. I could only get through the first chapter. I could just never read. But at that time, I was on TikTok. And I was on YouTube, and I was on fucking video games, which is another thing, which keeps you stimulated constantly playing video games. And I just wasn't able to read a book. I always wanted to better myself, but I just couldn't move past the phase of reading books because I just couldn't. I was just too bored of it. And it's funny enough that I stopped. I realized I found out about the dopamine detox, and I fucking started doing something like it. I got off of TikTok, and I got off of Instagram and shit like that, and then I noticed that my attention span has started to increase, and I can listen to people more, and I can actually read a fucking book. And I'm halfway through the fucking book, which is crazy for me. Sad, but crazy. I used to be one of those guys when I was in school. Was I don't have to read. I'm smart enough to know what's going on without reading in the class. And I used to fucking pass that bitch without reading. Holy shit. That's a side note. But the thing is, one, we've been programmed that reading is subconsciously we've been programmed that reading is just a boring task that we never want to do. And every time that you've read a book prior to something that you wanted to read, you've been forced to do it. And us as humans we don't do good with being forced to do things. We literally are meant to be free creatures. You know what I mean? but back to it, like, you want to read books to better yourself. Or you want to read a fucking nonfiction book or whatever the hell. You want to read a book, but you literally can't because your mind is super hyper stimulated by using TikTok and video games and Instagram and all these other apps that literally strive for your attention because they get paid off of it. Literally what you need to do is get off of those apps, get off of the video games, get off of those hyper stimulating activities, and you'll be able to read a book. And it's funny enough, I got halfway through that fucking book, and the last time I read it was, I think I read it 2 days ago, but I hopped back on it. But the crazy thing was I actually got addicted to fucking TikTok again and Instagram Reels and all that shit. And I just didn't have the desire to read, which was crazy. Like, it literally directly correlated with it. Going back to those high dopamine activities resulted in me not wanting to read and better myself. And that was that book was How to Win Friends and Influence People, which is a really good book. To just get off of those dopamine inducing activities. I'm going to do more research myself on a dopamine detox. I'm going to actually start doing that. Another thing was I started NoFap like 2 weeks ago, so I'll probably do a video on how I'm doing with that and the benefits of that. Haven't seen any yet. Spoiler. Just been super fucking horny. But yeah, just get off of those activities, and you'll notice your attention span increasing. You're able to listen to people more and pay attention to like the little things more, Like, things don't have to be hyper stimulating for you to participate in activities. For example, reading. So, catch you later. Peace.